So, a little less than a month ago, I made an advanced shortcut challenge in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This was something I've always wanted to do, but after publishing the video, it didn't really feel too special. I attempted it a few times that day, and never once did I find it challenging or satisfying. I'd always at least come very close to a perfect score of 22. And while it is a good challenge for beginners, I still think it was too easy. On a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe scale, yeah, I'd say this was an advanced shortcut challenge for sure, so nothing's changing there. But now, I've got something a lot scarier. Introducing the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Master Shortcut Challenge. This challenge includes 5 of the harder shortcuts from the Advanced Shortcut Challenge and 5 new shortcuts, 3 of which are undoubtedly the hardest shortcuts in the game. Alongside this challenge being dramatically harder, I think it's a lot more fun in general, and the elements of the Advanced Shortcut Challenge work so much better here. Alright, I've been rambling for a wee bit too long. Let's start giving her, bud. Before getting into the shortcuts, once again, I'll do a rundown of the challenge in general. There are 10 levels in the shortcut challenge, and the objective of the shortcut challenge remains the same. Receive 12 points if you're playing by yourself, and then multiplayer to beat your friend. The point distribution for the levels is a little bit different though. Levels 1 through 4 are worth 1 point, levels 5 through 7 are worth 2 points, and levels 8 through 10 are worth 3 points. So yeah, generally the same as the advanced shortcut challenge, but with a few tweaks here and there. But I cannot say the same about the power-ups. So let's talk about those. This shortcut challenge includes 4 power-ups in single player and 5 power-ups in multiplayer. Yes, there is an additional power-up that I'll get into shortly. Now, the pipe up, Doublin'er, and JPGivin'er Analysis all work the same way from the last shortcut challenge. You can skip the level, double the points, or get a tutorial if you're in the video, plus 3 tries, respectively. So nothing is altered here. Unfortunately, the full throttle power-up is out of commission for this shortcut challenge. I couldn't find a way to make it fit in nicely, as most of these shortcuts are made way too easy with this power-up, and it would just make the challenge look really awkward if I did include it on those that it would be reasonable to put the full throttle on. However, the Yeehaw is back and better than ever. It works the same as before. You can attempt an easier version of the shortcut, but now you can only use this power-up on one of levels 1 through 4. This also means that the -1 point deduction has been removed, and if you make the shortcut, you'll earn 1 point as you would if you made the shortcut the hard way. So yeah, it's really valuable, especially compared to last time. Lastly, and you can only use this power-up in multiplayer, the inward sabotage. By activating this power-up, your opponent will be forced to switch to an inside drifting vehicle. Some shortcuts are significantly harder with inside drifting bikes, so use this power-up wisely. Anyway, that's all there is to the power-ups in this shortcut challenge. So let's get her going on the shortcuts themselves. The first level is the Toad Harbour beginning cut. You must use the regular mini turbo method for this shortcut. You can't hit the wall or the crate, and you cannot clip the off-road to the point where you'll lose time. However, by using the Yeehaw, you can perform the super mini turbo method, and as long as you don't hit the wall or the crate, you should be giving her full throttle. Level 2 is the GBA Mario Circuit glider cut. This shortcut is actually pretty difficult in this challenge, as you have to get the perfect shortcut, meaning you cannot clip the off-road before the glider ramp. You also can't hit the tree or shroom any later than the off-road shortcut before the glider. However, by using the Yeehaw, this shortcut is a piece of cake. I personally use mine here, as I clip the off-road rather often. But yeah, you can afford to clip the off-road if you use the Yeehaw, making the shortcut much easier. Moving on to level 3, we have the GBA Mario Circuit ending cut. Once again, the perfect method can be pretty difficult sometimes, as you cannot afford to clip the off-road at all. And yeah, the Yeehaw allows you to clip the off-road. As long as you don't run into the tires, you should be good to go. The last 1 point shortcut is level 4, the Mario Kart Stadium glider cut. You must execute your Ultra Mini Turbo as I do here, and additionally, you must get an extra pocket of air at the end in which you could glide through the finish line. If you don't get that air and land early, it does not count. By using the Yeehaw, you can afford to land early. As long as you don't land in the off-road, this shortcut is a piece of cake. Now, this shortcut might not be what you'd expect. Level 5 and the first 2-pointer is the Big Blue Gap Cut. Really, once you get the hang of it, it is super easy, but it can be pretty difficult to learn at first. You can only use 1 mushroom, and as long as you land back on the track to the right of whatever this thing is, you've made the shortcut. And level 6 is the Yoshi Circuit beginning cut. This would be a 3-pointer, but it's not that difficult with 10 coins. As long as you land on the other side of the waterfall, you've made the shortcut. It's pretty simple. Just don't fall off, forehead. method. And finishing off the 2-pointers is the Shy Guy Falls ending cut. Nothing is changing here. You must use the regular mini turbo method. If you do that, the only requirement afterwards is that you don't fall into the gap. This is the perfect preparation for the 3-pointers. The first 3-point shortcut is a really tough cookie. Level 8 is the Sweet Sweet Canyon ending cut. This shortcut is super precise and isn't even much faster than going around, but that does not discredit how much of a beast this shortcut is. As long as you don't clip the off-road nor hit the donut, you'll be giving her full throttle. I considered putting this shortcut at level 8, but I think this one is a bit tougher to get the hang of. Level 9 is the Grumble Volcano ending cut. The objective here is simple. Go off the ramp and land back on the track. There's nothing else to go over here. Just hop over the gap. It is a very, very hard shortcut though. I don't even think there's a debate on whether there's a harder shortcut than this one. Level 10 of the Master Shortcut Challenge is level 5 from the Advanced Shortcut Challenge, the Dolphin Shoals glider cut. Except you have to make it like this. Yep, you have to make this shortcut shroomless. You cannot land before going underwater, and you cannot stop and align before it. All I have to say is good luck if you need to make this shortcut, because you're going to need it. And yeah, that's about it. If you thought the Advanced Shortcut Challenge was too easy, I implore you to try this one out. I've played this shortcut challenge countless times at this point, and it truly is a ton of fun. And here comes the Silly Goose head outro. If you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you'd like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And who knows, maybe I'll see if I can get some friends to attempt this challenge on my channel. We'll see. Obviously, the internet situation isn't the greatest yet, but I mean, hey, I'm optimistic. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic day, and keep on giving her, bud.